What up, what up, what up? It's your boy D back at you with another video. Forever gang in this bitch. Welcome back to another video. And today, I got something I want to talk about. No Cody Rhodes intended. I want to talk about this AEW versus WWE tribalism talk. Because I see a lot of people talk about tribalism and how they don't like it or how they don't promote it and things of that nature. And I just want to give you my opinion on tribalism. I think tribalism in wrestling has been around for so long, and I feel like we just act like it doesn't exist. You're going to tell me that if you got WCW in the 90s, and wrestling and WWE or WWF in the Attitude Era, are you really trying to tell me there wouldn't be tribalism if everybody had phones? So you're telling me you've never heard somebody say, oh, I'm a WCW guy, or I'm a WWF guy. Never heard that before? People probably said this in the NWA and the AWA and the WWF. Tribalism has always been a thing. It's just magnified because there is this thing called social media. With that being said, do I support tribalism? No, not really. Does WWE support tribalism? No, not really, but you can make your arguments here or there. Does AEW support tribalism? Duh. AEW super supports tribalism. Do not let them tell you different. How can you? Maybe not the wrestlers. I'm not talking about the wrestlers. Bro, have you seen Tony Khan, bro? Have you seen his outcries of tweets and the things he says about the WWE and the competition? And that's, if anything, one of the things that made AEW popular is they fed into that 18 to 34 demographic, and they literally pushed tribalism. Bro, there are so many compilations. Like, there's this guy, I think his name is like Viper Incarnate or something like that on YouTube. And if you look at his YouTube videos, you will see a compilation of every time WWE mentioned AEW and every time AEW mentioned WWE. The WWE video is 9 minutes. The AEW video is 20 minutes. Bro, off the Acclaimed alone, a lot of the rise of stardom and some of the dopest lines come from dissing WWE stars or former WWE stars, because a lot of AEW have had a bunch of people who were bitter and angry and furious with WWE. And when you have those people mixed in with a bunch of fans who are complaining about WWE and were tired of WWE and the product and how Vince was out of touch and all of these things, what did this breed? Tribalism. I don't understand. Like, bro, I saw this interview I was reading, and I literally watched, they were talking about All In, and Tony Khan was talking about All In, and Chris Jericho was talking about All In. And they said All In is bigger than WrestleMania. Okay, maybe with the ticket sales, and you know how up and down that is. We're not getting into that. Because if I get into ticket sales, then we're going to get into WrestleMania 32. And I don't feel like doing none of that. I'm sorry. What AEW has done for the wrestling business in the last 5 years is absolutely incredible. There is nobody who can take that away from Tony Khan. I will be the first person to tell you the amount of jobs he's gave people, and more importantly, the amount of money wrestlers were able to make because of Tony Khan is incredible. He's not fucking with the WWE, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. cut it out. WWE has been around for over 40 years. A 5-year company is not knocking WWE out of business or knocking them off the rocker. The only person who came close to even touching Vince McMahon was Eric Bischoff, and we saw how that went. And we saw how it's funny how him and Tony Khan have their beef. It's hilarious. But come on, bro. Look at the WWE. WWE is a worldwide company. AEW is not a worldwide company. It can get there. It can grow. Yes, it can grow. But I think for AEW to get somewhere, it really has to just stop trying to compete with WWE, because you're not going to compete with WWE. It's literally impossible. Because you know why? Because at the end, bro, literally every indie league and everything else has their events structured around WrestleMania. When it's WrestleMania, when WrestleMania 40 comes, you're not gonna see shit about AEW Collision. You're not gonna see a fucking thing. For example, you don't believe me that AEW literally preaches and bleeds tribalism? Look at the ratings. Look at I'm not talking about their current ratings. I'm not talking about the stupid empty seats. I'm not talking about that shit. I think that's dumb as fuck. Bro, literally look, when AEW beat NXT in the ratings 2 years ago, they were talking mad shit. You had Max Caster saying, hey, we just how we beat them in the ratings. Like, they had all this shit they were talking about. How they beat WWE, how they beat the NXT in the ratings, how they were whipping that ass, blah, 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 right? So, we get the same thing again 2 years later, I believe. NXT and AEW Dynamite on a Tuesday. So, the WWE wanted to prove a point and to be dicks, and also that they're switching networks. So, but they were really being dicks. They're like, okay, you want to talk all that shit? All right, because you beat our developmental. Okay, cool. Know what? Fine, fuck that. Let's go get John Cena. Let's go get The Undertaker. Put Cody Rhodes on there. And they lopsided the shit out of that show. And they whipped AEW's ass in the ratings. They did that to be dicks. WWE 100% did that to be dicks. And do I blame them for doing it? Hell no. No, why? Because they were just like, yo, listen guys, we see you, but y'all not fucking with us. We run shit over here. TNA is great. TNA is dope. TNA's took a shot at WWE. WWE has took a shot at TNA. But is TNA fucking with WWE? No. Stop it. No. And I'm sorry, can AEW truly fuck with WWE? No. Why? Because when you go to WWE, you are a bigger star because of the magnitude of the business. You're telling me Cody Rhodes is not a bigger star when he came back to WWE versus when he was in AEW as the EVP? Tell me I'm wrong. Okay. You look at Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill hasn't wrestled one match in the WWE yet. She is way bigger than she was in AEW. In AEW, she was damn near undefeated her entire 90% of her entire time there. These are the things I'm talking about because WWE is a juggernaut, and it has been a juggernaut for the last 40-something years. The way AEW and their fans and hell, their boss talk so much shit about the WWE, it reminds me very much of when Vince McMahon ran the XFL. He was talking hella shit about the NFL and how he was going to steal. It was how he won a couple ratings wars against the NFL, and how he was talking all this shit. Did the XFL ever? Did the XFL put the NFL in jeopardy of being out of business? No. Wrestling is dope, bro. Wrestling is amazing. It's one of the funnest things ever to watch. I've been watching wrestling. I'm 25, guys. I got nothing to lose. I'm 25 years old. I've been watching wrestling since 2002. I have 6 brothers. Wrestling has been in my family all of my life. All of my life. And I've grown up watching nothing but WWE. I've watched TNA when I got older. So I grew up in the whole AJ Styles. When Kurt Angle went over there is when I really started watching TNA. If you like New Japan Pro Wrestling, if you like Lucha Underground, whatever you like, in wrestling. Watch it. Cool. It's great. It's wonderful. I hope these different companies get bigger. I really hope so. I really do. But if you're gonna ask me, do I think it shoots themselves in the foot every time they mention the WWE in a negative way? Yes. I'll be the first person to tell you that. Absolutely. Because when you see all these wrestlers who shoot on WWE and they talk shit about creative and stuff like that, it's because they all wish that they were still there. Because in order to make the biggest money, to put the biggest eyes on you after you're done wrestling, you go to the WWE and that's it. There has been one, and I literally mean one human being who was larger than life, stayed larger than life, who didn't touch the WWE for a very long time, who didn't need the WWE. It's Sting. Sting is the only outlier. Everybody else had to go to WWE. Every single one. And there's nothing wrong with that. And that's the thing I want to tell people. Like, there's nothing wrong with going for a WWE superstar to go to AEW, and there's nothing wrong for an AEW superstar to go to WWE. They're not traitors. Bro, we don't know them. They're not our family. Shut up. And the people, maybe it was like a WWE bot, or maybe it was like a new AEW bot. I don't care. Whoever was talking about Deonna Purrazzo, shut up. Stupid. Absolutely stupid. Bro, why are you body shaming, bro? We are grown people. It is 2024. What is wrong with you? Especially where you probably don't even have a profile picture. And two, let me see what you look like. It's dumb. It's absolutely dumb. I just think all of this has came into this big ass clusterfuck of why. And everyone's like, oh, I hate tribalism, da 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 da. Tribalism exists because a lot of the time, AEW was built off tribalism. It literally was built off tribalism. Their fan base is like a cult. You're telling me cults don't have tribalism? No, it's just, I'm not saying tribalism is a good thing at all. That's not what I'm saying. But if we're going to act like it doesn't exist, that's cap. Nice try. No, not doing that. We're going to call a spade is all I'm trying to say. I don't really like, AEW is not my full cup of tea. There's some things I like about AEW. There's some things that I don't like about AEW. Like, I think the matches are fantastic. I think the wrestlers they have are fantastic. For me, I don't like AEW for presentation-wise, TV-wise, broadcast-wise. I don't like it because, like, I like a certain look to my wrestling. I like a lot of pyro. I like the way when The Rock does his pose, they do that little camera, that fire camera angle to like circle him around the ring. Or when Bobby Lashley does his points and the fireworks go around the top of the ring. I like the certain pyrotechnics. I like the theatrics. I like the production of WWE more. That's why I watch it more. Like, to me, the best production they have in AEW is I like the way they shoot Collision, because Collision looks a lot like WWE in a way, in my opinion. And I also like the way they did AEW All In Wembley. I thought that was probably the best looking AEW show I've seen, because a lot of AEW kind of looks dark. Like, they shoot in like dark lighting. It just looks kind of grungy and weird, in my opinion. But I watch AEW still. I still watch it because there's certain wrestlers I watch and I go, damn, I wish they were in WWE because they can get the bigger push. Now, does that mean everybody can go to WWE and be stars? Hell no. You look at Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe is a god. Okay? Samoa Joe is absolutely him. Did WWE drop the ball with Samoa Joe? Yes. Be the first one to tell you. They blew that. Dumbest move they made was not making Samoa Joe a top guy. I'll be the first person to tell you. And maybe he could have been Brock. Maybe. And Brock's literally my favorite wrestler ever. But there's guys, yes, there's talent in and out that are going to come from AEW, who are going to go to the WWE. Back and forth. It's really okay. It's really great. It's dope. It's fucking awesome. But for the love of God, guys, enjoy wrestling and shut up. Like, that's what I can describe it, man. Like, tribalism is kind of dumb, but it's okay to be a fan of what you like and what only you like. Don't let anybody tell you you have to watch other promotions if you don't want to. No. You can just like WWE. You can just like AEW. At the end of the day, just don't be a dick about it. That is my main goal in this long ass conversation of me just going off talking about this tribalism shit. Let me know what you guys want to see next. I believe the next video I'm going to come at you with is the top 5 The Rock matches of all time, in my opinion. We're going to talk about that, and then I'm going to go through whatever wrestler you want me to go through. We can go through Triple H, Stone Cold, Shawn Michaels. We can go through whoever you want to go through. But let me know how you guys feel about tribalism, and this is WWE versus AEW war. Who's in the right, who's in the wrong, blah, 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 blah. Let me know what you guys are feeling. Sign off in the comments. I duck, no smoke. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. We are on the road to 1,000 subs. We are almost there. Please, guys, please help me get to my goal. Forever Gang, I know y'all got my back, and I appreciate y'all. And once again, Forever Gang, until forever finds you.